I'm Kimberly Kerr and I studied theatre for 4 years at the BRIT School. My favourite thing was like the culture and environment of BRIT School. Where I'm from, Surrey, it's a very small town and everybody's the same. The school curriculums are like really boring and not creative. And then going to BRIT, where everybody's so like culturally different and like unapologetically themselves, and there's just everybody that you could think of from every walk of life. And I just loved the people and just how everybody was themselves. My BRIT experience is kind of like a roller coaster. It just was a lot to take on as a 14-year-old. Like, you were doing really long days, studying really hard, a lot more work that I definitely had done compared to my old school, which I found really challenging. But then on the opposite side, like, I absolutely loved the fact that I had complete freedom of creativity and I found like amazing friends and contacts for the rest of my life. I love the fact that like it completely changed me as a person for the better. So since graduating, I actually worked for BO2 and we helped support the BRIT Awards and opened up our spaces to the Brits to allow them to have the full capacity and creativeness that they wanted to with the awards. One thing I learned during my time with this team, that there's a whole different side to the music industry. I thought it was a lot of like artists and managers and a lot of the actual on-stage stuff, whereas this is behind stage, but in a completely different way. So supporting the venues, it's just a completely different side to like music. So I study theatre. They teach you to be confident with eye contact and how to prepare, and you're constantly doing auditions, which are like kind of in a way similar to interviews. So I think just preparing me for like speaking publicly, which now helps me with speaking with partners and dealing with our relationships. Without me even realising it, it's just like shaped me and prepared me in so many different ways. But I think a massive part of helping was they actually helped me get my role at Virgin Media O2. Some advice that I would give someone wanting to go into this industry: go and network, go and speak to people, go and talk to as many people you can, because you never know when you'll need their contact. If I didn't speak to people at BRIT School about like what I wanted to go and do, so like my teachers, my careers department, if I didn't speak to anyone like that, they wouldn't have put me forward for something like this. If I saw this job application online, I would never have thought to apply for it because I just wouldn't think I was qualified enough. But actually now that I'm in the role, I'm way more qualified than I ever thought. And I think doubting yourself as well, like just go for the role, because the worst thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna say no, but at least you tried. But then what if they do say yes? It was worth asking. So just literally just speak to people. So BRIT School prepared me for this role massively without even realising. Like, they just taught me a lot of transferable skills. I've never regretted going to the school because I just love the person that it allowed me to be. So it was amazing getting to go to the BRIT Awards this year and getting to see all the celebs that were performing. And it was definitely a great experience to be sat on the other side, knowing that I've worked with the BRIT Awards this year rather than attending as a BRIT student last year. So it was just a great feeling to attend this year.